Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cardboard Collection Agency. And I'm sorry it's been a while since I made a video, but I'm ready to jump back onto the Magic the Gathering train and have some more videos here in the near future for you. But today I actually have a package here from Card Kingdom because I decided to build up a deck here, and let's see what's all in here. Packing slip information that people don't need to see, but just obviously has a full rundown of what was in this. Just take a quick look here, because I guess one of the cards I was not able to receive because they were out of stock, so I must have just gotten onto it a little bit late. That's all right. It's not incredibly ideal. Oh, we got a Merfolk token this time. That's interesting. Cool. Let's get the tape off of here. I completely forgot they tape these things up like this. Wow. You never think Scotch tape would honestly be that ridiculous, that it would break plastic, but I don't care much about the case. It's no big deal, as long as the card just didn't get damaged in the process. All right, let's see. We got a little Merfolk token here. Catfish, huh? Get them all out of there. So, that's all the bags. Okay, so we're just gonna run from the front here. I'm assuming they put them in order, but I might have just messed up the order in the process of doing that. But let's run through here. So we got Drowned Secrets. Looks like I got two of these here. So one blue, one of any color. Whenever you cast a blue spell, target player puts the top two cards of their library into their graveyard. So we got two of those. So yes, it is a mono blue mill deck. And we have 4 Wall of Lost Thoughts. So one blue, one of any color. It's a 0/4 defender. When Wall of Lost Thoughts enters the battlefield, target player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard. Hoping to see. So then here's the didn't say please. These are the ones that I was supposed to get 4 of, but ended up, they just must have been missing one in stock and it wasn't updated properly. Okay. So we got 3 didn't say please, 2 blue, 1 of any color. Counter target spell. Its controller puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. We got 3 foils of those. Looks like I gotta flip them up here. Okay, so then we have 4 into the stories, which the funny thing is, it's like a lot of these are foil because truly a lot of the foil versions were actually about the same price, and I think one of them actually ended up being cheaper. So let's see here. Okay, into the story, it's 2 blue, 5 of any color. This spell costs 3 less to cast, and if an opponent has 7 or more cards in their graveyard, pretty sweet. And I get to draw 4 cards. So I get to draw my answers. And let's see, we got 4 Overwhelmed Apprentices. It's a 1/2 for 1. Human Wizard. When Overwhelmed Apprentice enters the battlefield, each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. Then I scry 2. We got 4 of those in foil. We got Runaway Together. We got 4 of these in foil as well. 1 blue, 1 of any color. Choose 2 target creatures controlled by different players. Return those creatures to their owner's hands. So just a little bit of bouncing there just to give me time for answers, because obviously there's not like a whole lot of, damage in this deck. It's a mill deck. It's meant to just get rid of all your cards. So here's some more. We got 4 So Tinies here. They cost 1 blue. It has flash, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets -2, -0. It gets -6, -0. Instead, as long as its controller has 7 or more cards in their graveyard. So of course, these are kind of like your mid plays, just to get rid of like their big creatures, or not really get rid, but make them useless. We got Mystic Sanctuary. We got 4 of these. You can tap it to add a blue. Mystic Sanctuary enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 3 or more other islands. That really should not be a big deal. And when Mystic Sanctuary enters the battlefield untapped, you may put target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to the top of your library. So we get the rebound, use those spells again. And we got 4 Merfolk Secret Keepers here. These are beautiful in foil, but it costs 1 blue. Wait, I just look at those really quick. The blue mana symbol just kind of seemed high there for a second, but I guess that's just the placement. So Merfolk Secret Keeper, it is 1 blue. It's a 0/4. And the thing is, I actually don't know a whole lot about these kinds of cards because it's just how they're designed always throws me off. But see down here, its ability is 1 blue. It's a sorcery. Target player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard. I mean, I presume as long as this is on the battlefield, you can keep paying that. I don't know if it's a stack ability. It doesn't say once per turn or anything like that. So I'm assuming you could just keep paying that and keep putting cards in their graveyard. But man, these look beautiful in foil. Actually, should just keep them up this close anyway. But yeah, these look amazing in foil. We got 4 of those, and we got 3 Vantress Gargoyles. I couldn't help it. I honestly had to get the extended art foils. But Vantress Gargoyle, 1 blue, 1 of any color. These are actually the most expensive cards in the deck. These are about $5 a piece, 15 in total. And the deck in total was like $40. So pretty solid budget mill deck if that's what you're looking for. But Vantress Gargoyle, 1 blue, 1 of any color. It's a 5/4 flyer. Okay, wow. Is that about... Does this have... Yep, Vantress Gargoyle can't attack unless defending player has 7 or more cards. And that should be, again, with this deck, that should be no problem. So then, of course, these are your big boys. These are your protection for when you don't have answers, things like that. And then you can tap it, and each player puts the top card of their library into their graveyard. So, again, it's a mill ability, but I feel like these are honestly going to be more of a protective factor to get all my other cards to work. But really awesome in that full art, extended art foil. Man, those are amazing. I don't care. Worth $5 a piece. I don't care. Again, overall, this deck costs me like $40. So, I mean, pretty solid deal. We got 3 Bond of Insights. 1 blue, 3 of any color. It's a sorcery. Each player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard. Return up to 2 instant and or sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. Exile Bond of Insight. That's pretty sick. I like that. And I believe all the rest... here is just islands, because I wasn't really caring about getting any cool islands by any stretch. And then, of course, there's the Catfish Merfolk token again. And yeah, I mean, I want to honestly update the lands and maybe not so much get foil ones, but I love getting like the older style lands from like the late 90s, early 2000s. Those are always pretty cool. But overall, guys, that is the deck. It is the mono blue mill deck. Again, I built this thing for about $40. The funny thing is, truly, it would only be about probably 20 to 30. But it only really jumped the price when I got the foil Vantress Gargoyles, because, again, these are $15 for the 3. And I believe these were like $1 or something. These weren't very expensive at all, but they look amazing in the foil. But overall, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do have any interest in this deck, just, watch the video, take snapshots if you need to, if you're interested. And yeah, I picked it up on Card Kingdom for about $40. Really good deal for a mill deck and just a great price for a deck in general. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Of course, a thumbs down if you didn't, and post down in the comments in why you didn't. And I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one.